Hey guys, it's Omrecker, and I'm playing Sid Meier's Ace Patrol today. This is a game by Firaxis Studios, the creators of the Civilization series, and it's published by 2K Games. This game, oddly enough, was a handheld-based game prior. It was free to play. The developers made money by selling different campaigns and whatnot for the different sides of World War I. This is not a sim game. This is strictly a turn-based, how can I explain this? Turn-based strategy, I guess, type game, set in World War I, and it's got a hex system similar to Civilization. Best way to show it, though, is to jump into the game. It's also got two-player mode as well. Unfortunately, if I go back to the main menu right now, the game kind of freaks out on me when I'm recording. I'm not sure why, but the two-player mode I haven't really gotten to mess around with too much because it seems to be local only. You can't play it online, but the campaigns, I have played through a little bit of it. I'm going to go ahead and load my most recent save game. You can see I'm playing as a British. No, I don't want to overwrite. Here we are. We are at the Squadron menu, and essentially time progresses as you play through the missions, and you earn points. It also keeps track of your victories, but every time that you progress, you get to select a new mission. And the missions vary, and they all have different objectives. For example, here you can see that the most difficult one, if let's see, you see the base score for this one is 1,000. Let's look at the others. This one's also 1,500. But this one is an offensive mission where we're essentially pushing the line forward. And you know, in World War II, World War I, it was like trench warfare. So you know, these are supposed to be the trenches and whatnot. And you're either defending against a push in, or you're pushing the trenches out. And so for this one, we've got General Staff. Heavy bombers are threatening to disrupt a vital staff conference at our forward HQ. Shoot down the bombers. So this is a shoot down the bombers mission, which is kind of fun. Here's another shoot down the bombers. And here's a balloon buster, where we're supposed to go out and shoot up balloons. Actually, before I do that, there are leaderboards that keeps track of that. You can save your game here. There's a Baron-opedia, kind of like the Civopedia in Civilization. You can change the skill level. You also have pilots that also progress. Right now, it won't let me go check them out, but your pilots can learn new skills and maneuvers and whatnot in the air. You'll also unlock different types of aircraft as you move forward. I think what I'm going to do, though, is I think it would be fun to do the stockpile. Shoot down some bombers. So why don't we go ahead and do that? Oh, here we go. Assign pilots. So you can see that I've got right now 4 pilots. They're all flying the Sopwith Pup, which was a real aircraft in World War I. And you can also see that they've got skill points. So these little icons that you see here, fortunately, won't show me what they are, but it shows you how I've you know, essentially progressed their skill set. Where they can, you know, perhaps do more moves, or this one, I think it's more accurate. That's what that symbol means there. But there's a number of different upgrades. You can also change the pilot name, so... oh, this one's actually hurt, so the pilot's out of commission, but we could change Carolyn, for example, to... Wreckerette. There we go. And you can also read their journal. You can see what they've done. It keeps track of their progress, which is kind of cool. Aside from that, you know, this is where you tweak which aircraft you want to bring out. Of course, I'm going to go with the highest tier 1. You could also change the color, which really doesn't have too much of a effect there, but kind of cool. And then let's go ahead and jump into this mission. Oh, we need to select 2. All right, so select these 2. No?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then we fly. Alright, so again, this is not a sim. I see that I'm going against 3 different aircraft. And let's see, we got a Fokker E3, a Helberstad something, and a Gotha. That Gotha's a heavy bomber. So we need to intercept them, and every turn you get so many moves. Again, this is kind of like a hex system here, like Civilization. What's interesting is there are different altitudes you could be at. You could be really low to the ground. You could be in like a medium tier altitude, or you could be way up high in the sky. Certain moves, for example, this fast dive, it'll give me an extra move forward, but I lose some altitude while doing that. I think I'm going to do that though, because we do need to intercept these bombers. So Both of my planes just dip down. Now they're at like a medium grade altitude. And then I can go and I could climb now if I want. Or I could fly slowly. I could dive left. I could climb left. Well, crap. I got to get to that bomber. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and climb. And I'm going to... Oh, I can't climb left because there's a plane in that slot. So I'm going to do a standard climb here. Alright, they're flying slow. So, let's see. Can I get shots off yet? No, I can't. Oh, I can. Okay, I could bank left. I'm going to bank left and get some shots off. So you'll see a little animation. I did 10% damage. You can see now the pilot... Actually, I don't see any damage. That's odd. Alright, well, in this case, I'm going to go ahead and dive left. Alright, we should be able to get some shots off now. 4% damage. So it will always show you how much damage you're going to do. Ultimately, though, I do want to take down that bomber. So the question is, how do I want to do this? I could dive. I could go slow. I'm going to go slow. That gave me a little bit of damage. Man, these planes are not doing much for damage. Oh, okay. If I bank left, I can do 20%. I'm going to go ahead and bank left. And planes will get kind of crippled over time, too. You see now this Fokker E3 has a quarter of its life gone. And I can start taking shots at the bomber. Yeah, how do I want to do this? I think I will just go straight and hope that bomber flies into me. And then I'm going to go and bank right and get 16% damage off on this other plane here. Alright, time for them to move. So the bomber just turned towards me. I just took 30% damage. I could do 15 on this bomber right now if I wanted. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and do that 15%. Now, the problem with the bombers is if you get behind them, they can start taking shots at you. And unfortunately, I have no way to save my butt here, so I think I'm going to go ahead and climb. These two fighters are going to be on my ass. Yep, there's another 30%. I took some serious damage there. And I think I'm going to do a rotary right. This is a move that I taught myself. It's going to give me high G-forces, though. But this will get me turned around, so I'm right behind that bomber again. And then I can take shots at this bomber over here. Let's see. I'm a little bit nervous. Maybe I shouldn't have come forward like this. And I do need to get away, so I'm going to go ahead and scoot past. Alright, good. I got... Oh, nope, they're still on me. Alright, we got 13%. I can't get this plane off my ass. And it's about to go down. Oh no! Alright. Up, and I shot up the fighter, not the bomber. Damn it. Let's see, he's already turning left. I'm gonna try to juke him. Hopefully he gets stuck. Nope. That plane is hosed. Alright, I just lost a plane. And that bomber is still doing well. Okay, I could do a 66% damage with a crack shot. Oh my god, it's still alive? Alright, we got the bomber. Alright, so mission's accomplished. At this point, now all I need to do is escape. And I should be able to do that. They're not going to be able to catch up to me. Let's do a fast dive. And if I can get to the blue tiles on the border, I'm home free. Alright. Unfortunately, that one pilot's going to be grounded, though, for a while since it's injured. There we go. Mission successful.
Good job, Squadron
I got 2,618 points out of that. I did lose, though, the one plane. You can view replays. Also, this is a track record of all of my missions. You can see I failed 2. The rest are all wins. And you keep moving on to different offensives for each campaign. So again, this is a British campaign. Here's the top mission scores. This is, essentially the leaderboard. And now we get some squadron news. Olivia Baker crashed behind enemy lines. So she's going to be in a POW camp for a while. And why don't we go ahead and do one more mission. We got Turkey Shoot. Fresh batch of rookie pilots are flying today. Take to the skies. This is considered to be high risk. Low base score. Crowded skies. This is a bombing strike. I think we want to do this. We might end up crashing. Or losing all our pilots. But you know what? Why not? You can also go after adversaries. And this creates a special mission for you. But I'm going to skip this. Let's see. Fly next mission. Oh, this is special. Okay, so I've got a custom crew here. I don't need to use my pilots. Essentially, I've got 3 bombers here, and I need to go bomb the German HQ. So, let's see. How do we want to do this? If we fly into this territory here, these guns will start shooting at us. They'll start shooting flak rounds. So, I think I'll fly straight for a while. Okay. And unfortunately, they are slow. Now they've got fighters to intercept us. All we got to do is get one bomber over there. And if we fly over the German HQ, it will get bombed and destroyed. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn right. And, I haven't really had a chance to comment so much on the visuals and whatnot. Overall, this is a pretty basic looking game. You can tell, obviously, that it is very much a game that came from handhelds, like tablets and phones. It does work, though, on PC. I mean, it's not a bad game by any means. But, they could have polished it up a little bit, I would think, like visually. It didn't have to look quite, this gritty. And given that I haven't played the handheld versions, I really don't know if they did perhaps, upgrade the visuals a tiny bit. Maybe, there weren't shadows, for example, on the PC version, or the handheld version. But, I don't know. It seems overly simplistic. All right, so we get to do some damage here. These bombers, they can shoot back. I think I'm going to bank left. Get some more shots off. Also bank left. Get some shots off. All we need to do is get one bomber there, and it looks like we're going to succeed. There we go. Rear gun is shooting them up. Oh no. Oh no. Because of, there being too many planes around, I could not turn to the right. Alright, so we're going to probably lose one bomber here. Just going to reduce our score, but I think we're going to be able to complete our objective. Okay, we need to line this up. Alright, I guess we'll do that 32%. And I'm getting shot up by flak. Oh no. I can't get out of this. I can't turn right. Pretty much if your plane is already leaning towards a certain direction, you're kind of in trouble. Because you can't just immediately turn right. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do a slow maneuver there. I think we're going to lose at least one bomber. Okay, we're going to dive right. There we go. Yeah, we got this HQ. We're good. Oh no, that bomber's about to fall. Alright, I'm gonna dive right. Yeah, we lost one bomber. That's okay. No biggie. And, we keep flying steady. Mom spaghetti. All we gotta do is just fly over the HQ. Don't let me down. Alright, we're gonna go slow. Dive left. We got it. Mission successful. We just lost the other bomber. We can afford these losses. Unfortunately, there's no way I'm getting out of this. Damn it. Or maybe... Wait. Oh, he had a maneuver that turned him right around. Yeah. GG, bomber. Unless a tail gun can take care of him, but I highly doubt it. Wait, they're off my butt. I might be able to get away. I don't like that the camera keeps kicking back on me. Alright. Oh, they caught up. Oh, this might be close. Come on. Let me out. I think I got away.
I'm heading home. Good job, Squadron.
Yep, that was a mission success. So overall, it's not a bad game. There's not a whole lot out there. It reminds me a little bit of Ancient Art of War in the Skies. Just a tiny bit. That game obviously had way more content to it. But it's kind of fun. You know, there's a lot of me that wants to keep playing it to see what the higher tier planes are like. Like, for example, the Baranopedia here. I can go and pull up, let's see, plane details. You see that there's a pretty wide variety of planes here, including some classics like the Fokker DR-1, which the Red Baron, Manfred von Richthofen, I believe his name was, flew this thing. And I used to love playing that back in the old Sierra/Dynamics or Dynamics days with Red Baron for PC. Back in that was the DOS days, actually, very long time ago. But that was my favorite plane, the Fokker DR-1. But you see, again, there's a very wide variety of planes here. These do unlock as you play. So far as the Brits, I've only unlocked the Sopwith Pup. But I'm guessing I would also get this strutter. And let's see, what else would the Allies get? Actually, I guess this whole side here. Oh, wait, no. Are they intermixed? No, these are all Allied planes. Looks like the Germans might have a limited selection, leading with the Fokker D7. But yeah, this is out now on Steam if you enjoyed what you saw. Go ahead and check the description. I'll leave a link to the Steam store page for you guys. And that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you thought of this video in the comments, and I will see all of you guys next time.